He's a fucking pedophile. He's a degenerate.
Oh.
No, I mean, I can't believe he said that with a straight face and was serious.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, 18, 19 is a teen.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. He know it.
Oh, no. Who said that?
It's a teen.
When R. Kelly
said R. Kelly. He said, when you say teenager, what do you mean?
R. Kelly, a wild boy, man.
No choice but to have a voice. Take notes, you might learn from a quote. Tune in, turn it up wherever you at. This ain't your ordinary podcast, not for the fake, only for the real. What you wanna say, it's said over here. Game tight, holding airwaves for ransom. It's all love though, please don't cancel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cancel Us Later. You're here with your gracious host and that ignorant bastard incognito who they got me co-hosting with. For whatever. Speaking of R. Kelly, you seen that little article? He done made friends with a goddamn subway shooter and shit.
Is that real?
I wonder if he be in there singing for extra.
I mean, he's a pedophile, bro. So I mean, what do you?
Well, he
lowered in it.
No, what I'm saying
him,
is, do you think he's in there singing?
Yes.
A little extra money on his book.
Yes.
Like, can you imagine this in the name?
Bruh, they say reports. They say reports he was doing I Believe I Can Fly, dog.
Oh man.
I would tell you, you don't shut that shit up, nigga.
He's a performer.
You can't fly in jail.
Hold on. Did y'all see this?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
it ain't though. It really ain't, bro.
It is. You don't get your
I
ass
still get streams off of my
bro, he's still one of the most prolific singers we had. He still can
So
sing.
that nigga's in jail for being a pedophile and he doing jailhouse concerts. Man, get out of here, bro.
Man, let him make it.
Nigga,
God gave him a special talent.
God gave him a freaking the devil was inside him. It fucked that all up. So
don't be trying to blame all the bad on the devil, man.
Who's supposed to get it then?
I mean, the individual people, man.
It's
all the good God. Is all the good God and all the bad the devil?
Yes.
No.
I don't know about that either.
Yes.
No. So all good is God. The bad is the devil and ourselves.
Well, I ain't bad.
Anyways, you can have yourself good too. Like, Jesus Christ, can somebody some credit?
Jesus Christ.
No, you give all the credit to the Lord.
You give all the credit to the Lord.
That's right.
Won't he do it? All the time.
Willie won't he? Willie won't he?
Look at you. Right. You can tell who don't go to church up in here.
I'm just not as fearful to question things as y'all are.
Y'all
will critical think in so many other areas.
Whatever.
When it comes to religion,
no
critical thinking involved.
That's not true.
Okay.
I've had these deep questions.
Whatever. Well, okay, I'm talking about something.
I've questioned it and I found the answers by looking.
I know you found them all in the Bible, bro. The whole Bible is true.
Sure did.
The whole Bible is true.
Look at this.
Well, let's talk about that because I personally think that it's really just metaphors and parables just to kind of get the concept over to you. It's like general principles on how. Exactly. That's what I believe it is.
Yeah, it was a lot of things and a lot of books before that like
do
that.
Anything wrong?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Tell you to do anything wrong.
You said New Testament?
Yeah.
King James.
No, it don't. It don't tell you to do nothing wrong. Not the New Testament.
Why you don't believe in God, Pop? What's going on, man?
What? Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you believe in God, man?
I believe in God. Stop it.
I believe in God. In Jesus?
I don't trust God. I don't fully trust.
You don't trust Holy Roman.
You don't have to do organized religion, bro, to follow God, though. Follow Christ.
Well, he don't follow any kind of church things because
I mean you don't have to go to church to follow Christ, bro.
I'm saying, but he don't read the Bible, he don't do none of that. You can tell because God literally stepped in and said, before you even start you know, all this blasphemous made him freeze on the screen.
Look at God, boy.
Look at him.
Won't he do it?
Really won't he?
I see a demon in his eye.
Look at him. He's still like that. That's the devil written all over that face. Look at him.
What the fuck is that? What
was
y'all
God.
do?
That was God.
Nothing, bro.
Stop playing with God, boy.
Anyways, ain't nobody playing with God. Y'all trying to put shit out there that I didn't say.
As soon as you started talking crazy, God said, "Freeze, nigga."
Oh,
But no.
What about this human trafficking shit? Why he ain't free?
What? Yo.
So don't try to exactly. So that that debunks what you just said, didn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
How you just go straight to that?
Yeah.
All right, and on that
Okay.
note, welcome
Right,
to
then.
another episode of
You fucking with the wrong one, my guy.
No, you're a sicko.
I will back you niggas into a corner.
I'm
You
here
ain't backing
with
me
my
in no corner.
co-host.
He backing
Yeah,
nobody
because
in
you
no
were
corner, nigga.
explaining. You were
And mute that
explaining
guy.
with
What?
some
Explain
Bible
what, freak?
cliche.
Explain
Hold
what?
on.
What you
Explain
trying to say? You trying to explain
Any-
human
any-
trafficking?
So you trying to say
No,
that God
no,
doesn't allow
no.
us? That you trying to say that God?
Hold
doesn't
on,
allow us
What do you mean
for
you trying to
free will,
say? I
and
didn't even say
sometimes-
much.
I'm
and a
asking a
lot of
question.
say
times
much.
I'm
he
asking
will
a
put
question.
people-
So what you trying to say
put
about
people
that? Because
through
you ain't backing
trials.
nobody in the corner.
He will put people through
Huh?
trials and tribulations so they could go and be a service of others. And that some people, it is what it is. Some people just have to struggle way more or in different struggles. You know what I'm saying? Like the devil ain't in this fucking world, because I know what you don't believe in, and that's the devil. You know what I'm saying? And you don't believe that the devil is running around here.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. What are
I
you
know you
talking
don't
In the
believe
about?
it. You
concept
said
of
it.
hell.
Okay, you don't believe in hell, but okay, but so how's that backing somebody in the corner?
No, you ain't backing
You know what
nobody
I'm
in the
saying? God
corner.
will put people through trials and tribulations, and so that he could, so they
To get
could
them where they need to be, for
so
real.
they could come
Real
out
talk.
and fucking, you know what I'm saying, to be
Okay.
more
And
powerful
then
than
some
ever. It's
people,
all in the Bible.
some
Oh
people
boy,
are
got thrown in a lion's
born and live in it and
den.
then
And a
die in
lion's
it.
den, dog, and came out alive to tell his story, man.
All right. See,
Get 'em.
Okay.
Get 'em.
All right.
You could have
You
picked
just
a
tell me
better
something
story.
out of the
Pick a
Bible.
personal
You
story.
just tell me a
brother.
story out of the Bible.
The man
Pick
lost
a
his
personal
whole,
story.
Pick a
lost his
personal
whole
story, bro.
family.
Pick a personal story.
A man lost his
Hey,
whole family and was
If you
able
tell
to
that
come
personal
out
story,
stronger,
and I
brother,
can
because it
tell
shows
you a
trials and
personal story about
tribulations
somebody who
and
was
how
born
people in the
in
world will go
shit,
through struggles,
lived
dog.
in shit, and then died in shit.
You know,
And then who
I'm
was
not
that
dodging.
lesson
I'm just
for?
confronting it.
And who was that lesson
I
for?
didn't dodge your question.
Who was that lesson for?
How do you know that God didn't put something
might have
for
been a
him
lesson.
to, or probably God put something forth for him to change his life and he ignored the lesson?
And that right there is
Bible.
unfair.
Nothing but struggle.
So
Not
that lets
unfair,
me
because
know that
unfair,
we're not
choices.
being touched like
Life
that.
is about
This
choices.
is not.
I would say it's not.
This is
unfair.
not.
It's not a
This
damn
is not
magic.
what was
Yeah, it ain't-
expected. You
it
cannot
ain't
tell me
fair,
this
bro.
is what is expected. So this was expected of the world.
What?
Dog, he been
This
said
was
this
a-
world is trash.
he been said that, bro. That's why.
Okay.
Wait. Time out. That's why he said he
His
don't think
name.
about
Don't
the
say his
world, bro. Don't.
That's
My
right.
bad. My
You're
bad,
not
dog.
thinking
My bad.
nothing on
Don't
this
think
earth.
about the world. You're not supposed to be living in the world. You're supposed to be focused on getting
Exactly,
to
dog.
your heaven in the
Exactly.
sky, bro. That's what you're supposed to be focused on. That's what
That's
what
it.
it is,
And that's another thing. We were born for that.
bro. We were
How we
look,
was
dog,
born with free will.
we were born with free will in a world full of sin. Now
Told you,
the
man.
hard part
No.
is
First.
the hard part is to not live in this. My mom used to tell you, don't live. What is it? In the world of one of the things, don't live
Of
in
the
the world of the world.
world,
You know, you
yeah.
can be in this world full of sin, but don't live of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should be focused on when you pass on. You should be focused on the neck. That
Listen,
you know,
I don't have a problem with what you're saying.
Yeah.
My
upper
point
room.
is,
Living for the
I
flesh.
admit
The
to
flesh
not
will turn you
having
on.
enough answers
Mhm.
than a lot of other niggas do.
That's true. I mean, I don't have a lot of answers, bro.
No, y'all niggas do have a lot of answers.
Bro, well, I
You got a
don't
lot
know.
more
do
than
have
you
a
do.
lot of
You got a
answers.
lot more than you.
I got a lot of answers, but I don't got all
You
the
think
answers.
you have more answers, bro.
I got
you
a lot of
think
answers,
you do.
but I don't have all the answers.
There's nothing that you think anything that you think that you have an answer to that I don't. You think you have an answer to it, but you don't. You have faith in what you were told.
That's
You
what
don't
it
have
is.
faith
That's
in
what
the
it
answer
is.
to
It's
it.
faith. That's what it
That's a
is.
whole thing. Okay.
It's not just
It's not just
faith
faith,
in what you're
And
told.
faith
His
is
faith
dropped
is
in a lot
lacking.
of other things, though.
His
Well,
faith
listen,
is
though,
lacking.
it's
His
not
faith
just
is
faith in
lacking.
what you're told, though,
Okay,
because there are certain experiences that you're
listen.
gonna have that really is
Y'all are
like
talking to me
divine
like I'm fully
intervention type
against
stuff.
everything.
No,
You're
I
talking to
got
me
what
like
you're
I'm
saying,
fully
but
against
you tried to boil it down to a faith in what you told. I walked away from Christianity for like 4 years before I actually came back. And during that time, I just kind of struggled with what was what and had questions and things of that nature. And it was just a slow process back. I'm still crawling back, but like for the most part, it was more of an experience on my own versus what I was told.
And you told me, bro. You told me that. You said, dog, God. He's like, bro. You told me that, bro. You said when you started really going towards God, that's when stuff started changing.
I didn't think
in
he
your
was
life.
real. I was convinced.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you told me that.
I had that same feeling. I mean, I
Yep.
always felt, but as soon as I started, like, being more, stuff started happening.
Yep. I can say the same shit.
So that's why I can never like go against it. That's why I
I
won't
can't either, dog.
burst into flames when I go inside church.
You stupid.
I'm a good person. So
I didn't
I'm
say
not
you gonna
worried
burst
about
into
that.
flames. Why? I hit dog a holler. I ain't
I
say
just
nothing. Look at him.
I'm a good
All right,
person.
when we gonna start the show, man?
When all this
I'm gonna
shit
try to
ends
start
and we
the
looking
show
at
again.
each
I'm
other in
having
the
an audio
afterlife,
issue.
and y'all think you had all the answers, I'm gonna be
We
scared.
don't have
Hey,
all the
answers,
answers.
Sway.
I'm okay.
You
Hey,
ain't
Steph,
gonna
I'm just
even
saying.
want us to
Hey,
have
Steph,
all
we
the
looking at each
answers.
other
It might
like
be a
this.
lot
He
different.
says it
It
in the
might be a
Bible. You are
lot
not here
different.
to have all the. You don't have all the
Okay,
answers.
I know. We're here.
He has all the answers.
I know.
All right, that's enough.
Boy.
Enough.
Give it to God, Pop.
Enough. All right, look.
Because you
Anyways, so we got a few. I mean, shit. Let me kick it over to you, Young Vic. What's cracking in the news back your way? What's happening?
Back my way.
Like 30 minutes from you.
We're gonna talk about. I got some.
Yeah, 30 minutes up the road.
We might as well jump into music. We had the brother Kendrick Lamar grace us with the new album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. After a 4 or 5 year hiatus.
So what you think about that
Not the
album?
usual.
I listened to it about 3-4 times now all the way through. I enjoyed it a lot. It's almost like his own therapy session. We getting a glimpse into it. Seemed like he's just that's what it seemed like to me. His own therapy session. I don't think it was meant to be a turn up music. It wasn't meant for people to, play at clubs and nothing like that. It was his therapy session of everything that he went through in the last, I guess, 4 or 5 years.
He getting a Grammy off of it?
He got a lot. He got some good competition, bro.
I don't think he's gonna get a Grammy because
he
he
got
got
good.
too
Competing
early.
with this year.
Off season.
Dang, it's only May.
That was last
That's
year.
what I said.
It's only made. Yeah.
Only
That was
reason why I
last
might
year,
say
though.
he not get a Grammy.
Off
is
season
only
was last
because
year.
It's too early.
Yes.
I mean,
Wait.
he dropped it literally right there.
Off season
Wasn't
came
for
out.
the last Grammys though. It was about just when's the Grammy cycle?
The Grammys just ended. They
Oh,
just
that was a
ended.
Billboard
The
award.
Grammys just
Oh,
ended.
okay. So
So I
off
got like
season,
at least 10, 11 months.
He's going
for
up
the Grammys
against
again.
Future.
But no, I'm saying because I
and-
think people gonna forget about it because
There will be a better album than that.
Probably
be a
so.
better album.
that's the only. I mean, that's the only way I can see him losing, maybe. But
Well, have you listened to the album?
I heard a couple
Three?
songs.
Okay, so then you ain't got.
I know I couldn't really.
Let me
say nothing
speak
about
on it. As an avid Kendrick Lamar fan, I can say that I was disappointed with this album. It was not bad. It was a decent album. I mean, it's still better than a lot of other albums I've listened to. But
this coming from
to
somebody who
me,
said Jack Harlow was good.
I said Jack Harlow's album, it has
His
good
album
listen
was
value. I mean, if you
It
just
is.
chilling,
Kendrick's.
but listen, see, you're not gonna do that because I'm not saying that Jack Harlow's album was better. What I'm saying is that of all of Kendrick's album, to me, this is the worst.
You said Jack Harlow album was dope though?
You did say
I
that.
said it was a good album
You
for
said-
who he is. You gotta think. It's like this. It's like I expect a whole lot. When I get to Art Part 5, that's what I thought I was gonna get more of. I didn't quite get that. I got a lot of good songs. It was like good music, but it didn't really have a lot of re-listen value to. Like that song where, you know, him and old girl, they fighting and carrying on and stuff like that. Like, it was a good track. But I'm not listening to that shit again. I
skipped that too. I skipped that now too.
What about the Auntie Diaries?
Like what's it called? Good musical piece. But like I said, I mean, this was Kendrick's worst album, but that's still shitting on a lot of other artists' best album. So it's not to say it's trash. It's just, you know, I don't think that this one hit the mark.
What was missing? What was missing for you?
Like I said, when I heard the Heart Part 5, and that was especially that back end of the verse, that shit gave me goosebumps. I didn't get any, and I don't know if because it had a visual element to it as well.
That's why.
That could have probably been that too. But, you know, I mean, I remember listening to this one, and the first go round, I don't think I gave it enough. I was listening to it right off of the phone. Like, it wasn't on the.
How do y'all, what do you rank it between when we had Kanye, Drake's, Future? Who else do we have?
Conway.
Huh? What'd you say?
Conway.
Oh yeah,
Conway. Yeah.
He had a better album than all of them.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
God don't make mistakes.
I can't
God
even
don't make mistakes. It's the best album this year so far.
I need to go back and finish that because I listened to it, and it is good. It is very good. It really
easy.
So
There's not no gangster shit.
So what do y'all rank it amongst Future and?
Well, this is way better than Future's album.
Drake
Future had 3 tracks on there
and Donda.
I'm at the point where I'm not even downloading them nigga shits no more. I'm not downloading Future albums no more.
Yeah.
I'm not downloading Drake albums no more. I downloaded Drake shit and I didn't even listen to it. I didn't even listen to it.
Nigga, I
listened to it like once.
Drake's album. I said, I'm not listening to this. It's called Certified Lover Boy. I can't.
I listened to it. I like CLB.
I'm not playing.
That shit didn't have no momentum to it. That might.
That album had a bunch of little joints that I could mix into my little playlist.
What's up? Okay, who album y'all waiting on now? And what about Pusha's album too? I forgot about.
Pusha's album was. I like Pusha's. I give it a solid 7.5.
Yeah, that's a good score. Yeah,
that was a good one.
I'll say that.
So who album y'all looking forward to?
Now?
Shit, I need a Hove album. Damn it. Give me a Hove.
That ain't finna happen, bro.
Give me a Hove. Give me a Jeezy.
That ain't gonna happen.
Lil Baby need to drop.
Yeah, I was about to say Lil Baby.
Lil Baby, it's time for Lil Baby to drop one.
He had a couple singles.
I could stand for Lil Baby album. I actually like Lil Baby.
I do too.
That's if you don't get caught up in this YSL.
Yeah, man. Run far away from
man.
You know what? Vince Staples' album was pretty good.
What'd you say, Pop?
I said, you know what's scary about that shit? It don't matter if you currently doing it or not, man. With this Rico shit, if you did it in 2018 or 19, or it don't even matter. Bro.
If he said something on the phone, they got wiretaps. If he said anything, it's in the past.
All them niggas. Bro.
There's a well-known journalist out there writing that DA, what she was saying, 80% of the crime was based out of there. Was complete bullshit. There's no fact to back that up, and there's actually like 3 other factions or gangs that are a lot more devastating.
All they need is
one rapper head.
One desperate jailhouse snitch to connect loosely some of these guys.
Somebody,
and they gonna. I think
somebody already did snitching.
So speaking of,
for sure, somebody.
Whack 100 came out just the other day, and he stated that he believed that YF and Lucci was in there singing hymns. Exactly. He apparently let Whack tell it, and I don't know how. He's really not the most.
He's not. Yeah.
That guy.
I don't want to hear from him at all, bro.
But
I don't want to give him
because
keep him on the West Coast, man.
Nah, man, listen, Whack his guy. He's shit all over the board. Okay,
he's terrible, bro. He's the worst, man.
He's the
worst, bro.
But
what was that nigga name who was checking people back then?
In YF case, let's say he is snitch, right? Now I done came out and said this many times.
I know what you're gonna say.
If an op is trying to kill me, and I'm sitting in jail and I don't have any recourse to get him, I mean, it's chess, not checkers.
You got stabbed up. You got stabbed up already.
Hey, though,
huh?
What can he say that? What can he say that's kind? What evidence?
I mean, he can say whatever they need him to say. Really?
Yeah,
I mean, but
did you see him?
What is he gonna say? Young Thug rented the vehicle that something like?
How does he say that, bro? He's a street nigga, bro.
The police, the police. They were on social media before that. Police knew that somebody from his crew had killed. Like like what is he? What did he tell them that police didn't know?
I'll make up whatever I need.
So hold on.
You're saying I don't care. It's a fuck him,
bro. Because they had an attempt on his life.
You can't do that.
You said,
I mean, listen,
I don't think
he
can
bring
RICO charges, my guy.
You said what?
That's not the game.
I don't think an op can just bring RICO charges on somebody.
And that's not the game. You can't.
It ain't the game, bro.
Because you got caught slipping.
It together.
No. You got caught slipping in jail.
You can't.
You got caught slipping and you wound up in jail. And then a nigga tried to take your life. I'm about to say, nah, bro.
Not a homie.
Don't matter. It's the game.
It don't matter, bro. It's a game. You in the game. You a street nigga, bro.
You got caught up.
I'm gonna be honest.
You a street nigga, bro. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's homies going in there telling on each other. At least I got enough.
That don't matter. You don't compare yourself to
a street nigga, bro. Yeah, you know.
Snitch Olympics? What do you say?
You don't compare yourself.
I'm gonna tell on that.
There's dudes out here that'll hit their homie girl.
Absolutely.
So what would you
telling you right now?
There's guys out here that'll do that.
Hey,
so why should I do it?
It's dudes that'll be liking, your ex homie girl pictures all over Instagram too. So it's just saying.
Who did that?
Why man wanna know?
Yeah, I got some niggas out there.
That's your hoe.
Hey, what's the time limit to go after
the statute of limitations?
Yeah, the statute of limitations.
Pursuing fraud that used to be in your brother's
I think it's certain variables, bro. I think it's variables.
10 years. If I hadn't talked to him,
depending on the charge.
Hey, hold on. Let's
whoa. Speaking of, hey, J.O.,
you can't mess with a joint that you love, bro.
Murder and sex crimes. There's no statute.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and knock these out real quick. If you was married to them, that's a no-go.
That's a no-go.
That's a no-go. No baby mama.
No baby mamas.
Yeah, that's a baby. No. So okay.
What if you married? What if you remarried?
No, bro, it's a no. You are a
marriage
savage, bro. If you remarried, no, it don't reset, dog. It don't reset it.
Remarried. You haven't spoken to them.
You a savage, man.
A whole decade.
No. Okay, so we already got those two out the way. So,
all right.
Does being in love count?
What?
Yeah.
The being in love count.
Being in love doesn't. Depends on how long. How long?
Oh, man, no.
How long? Because a nigga
we can't ask John, bro. We can't ask
John, bro.
We can't ask John, dog.
It's just that one other. It's that one other. You can't be like
move on.
3 or 4 or 5 of them. Bunch of them, no.
No, I'm just saying, like, in those rare instances, it happens where the girl will hit up your ex will hit up your homeboy, and it might work out. It might be a good thing for everybody.
Are we in high school?
You grown.
You said your homeboy.
No.
I don't know, man. It happens. It happens.
No. That's a no.
That's a no, bro. Yeah.
That's a no.
Well, I'm not talking about.
That's a complete no. Me and my homeboy can't be sitting here watching the game. And
she texting.
We both know what to put. No, never.
If it was just a
never.
Play, it was just
if
a
never. Jump off, then it's whatever.
A jump off, yeah.
Yeah, that's different though. I mean, but you know a jump off when you know. Y'all all know.
No, I don't even.
In love.
I don't even know about a fling. You can hit it a couple of times.
It don't even have to be a jump off. But you had a year
wife. Wait, time out though. Is he really gonna wife up the jump off?
It happens.
It does happen a lot. It does happen.
You start playing around long enough, man.
So if you dating a girl for a year, then he ended up, start dating them.
No, that's probably too long. But you shouldn't be sniffing around your boys.
No, I ain't saying you sniffing. It just, it just happens. Shit happens.
It's not a habit. That though, you don't.
She slide in your DMs, or you randomly see her out in public, and shit just happens. And then she wound up starting sucking your dick out of the club.
But
That's
say
one.
incognito, what he say?
Look. If you haven't talked to said homeboy in 10 years, then there's some gray
Free
area.
game. It's
if you
free
ain't, if you don't
game.
mess with homeboy,
Free
no
game
more,
after that. Hey,
It's a wrap.
shit changed.
Yeah.
as soon as I'll talk to you for a year, nigga, it's free game. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
how did the execution go, John? The execution?
Maybe
No?
6 months.
Execution.
Of
Oh,
the-
it's going well, actually.
okay.
Oh, you over here
It's
trying
going well.
you
Somebody
sneaking,
trying-
you
I
moving in on
haven't,
break
I
his
somebody,
haven't
ass.
gone in for the kill just yet,
you
but
moving
Okay.
in on somebody else's girl?
no.
No, it's the comment we had in the
Someone
group chat.
else's fiance.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's too many. It's too many
Oh
women
my
out here. Man.
God.
Oh
Too many women out
damn.
here.
Not
See,
that.
we talking too.
Yo.
We talking too
Hey.
loose tonight.
Hey, Incog, what's going
You,
on?
I ain't say shit.
Incog, what's
We
going on? You
talking
ain't said a
loose
word.
tonight.
Look at him. All I
Say
see
what?
is fucking mask and eyebrows.
See, we
Like
ain't got a
rapping?
host tonight.
He on
We
that line.
freestyling.
He on that line. Look at him.
We doing it how it's supposed to be done.
Open your eyes, man.
What we doing?
Oh my God.
That boy at the methadone clinic. Look
He
at him.
is not here, bro.
He's
Some
talking.
kid.
It's actually going according to plan because everything we talking about is on the list. But anyway, nah, man, we talking about what the fuck is y'all even talking about?
All right, next.
All right, Alex.
Next topic.
Like y'all
I kind of
motherfuckers
want to
just
bring this
don't
up.
know.
I know a lot of y'all.
Are
My
you
man-
able to like?
my man
I understand,
suffocating
like,
himself
is
in
it-
that
is there a statute of limitations
That
on
look
how
like
long
the
she your
mask.
girl
That look like
for?
the mask he had last episode. That
There
boy-
is a statute of
Dude.
limitations.
Is it a statute of limitations on how long she your girl?
That look like a
You ain't
water
seen the
filter
bitch
he
in
wearing.
15 years. You know what I'm saying? In 15 fucking years. No,
Are
you
we talking
can't
about a
touch her
certain
because I fucking-
situation, bro?
Is there a statute of
He's pointing
limitations,
it
bro?
out.
Talking about a certain
ain't-
situation or something? I ain't talking about that.
He, look,
You
and
ain't-
he,
I don't
look,
know
he's
what-
specific.
I'm
He's
asking the
specific.
question.
Hey,
What?
generic.
That man
Just
got
how
guilty
you
conscience. He got a
He
guilty
look,
conscience,
He is
bro. He
specific.
got a
You ain't seen
guilty
it. You ain't seen
No,
it in 10
no, no,
years,
no.
2 days,
First
and
of all,
10
He got a
minutes.
guilty
no.
conscience.
First of all, who y'all talking about? She
We
a little
ain't
too
talking
much
about
for me.
anybody. You talking
Oh,
about
okay.
somebody.
But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
what's the
what are
stat?
you
Like,
saying?
if you ain't seen or talked to this girl for 15 years, and now
Mhm.
I'm like a whole 15. Now I ain't talking about like, yeah, we just broke up 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I see you with my man's. Nah, that shit don't fly. But a whole 15 years, you done moved on. Your kid's 15 years old probably now. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the statute of limitations?
So what's
on
that conversation gonna be like though?
Yeah.
What
Well,
conversation?
how do you show up to the
gotta
barbecue?
talk to
like
your
that?
Yeah,
be a
you
little
got her on your
mature
arm.
by
Yeah,
then.
you come to the barbecue,
It
show
should
your
be a little
arm.
mature. Now, if both has
Mature?
moved on, you know what I'm saying? If the man has moved on, he's married. He's been married for 13 years. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Got
man. We like
kids and all
60
that
years
shit.
old at this point.
Now,
We
if
like
the man,
50.
now if the man is single and still out here, I mean, it's a. I don't think
Yeah,
we can. I don't think it's a broad. I
No,
don't
you
think
moving
it's
the
a.
goalposts,
I don't
That's my
man.
think it's a right.
territory,
No,
nigga.
no,
I
no,
pissed
no,
all
no,
over that
don't,
shit.
no, no,
That's my
Sir.
area.
don't get it confused. Look, I'll
Mute
let
this
y'all talk.
man.
Don't get it confused that I'm with it. I'm just saying, dog. Like, it might be certain circumstances
Well, okay,
where it should
okay.
be like.
So, listen, here's the difference, brother. I agree, niggas should not be able to hold claim over a female into perpetuity.
Bro,
But into the future, just forever and ever.
everybody gets a
But-
backup.
But
Everybody gets a backup host.
if it's your homeboy, it's just off limits, brother. If it's not a jump off, then you got to jump off, brother. That's just it.
I ain't editing nothing. Y'all niggas
But no,
loose lips sink ships.
Whatever. Nah.
I do want to segue into a serious topic right now because in Buffalo we had a white supremacist on the loose who drove 2 hours out of the way into a predominantly black neighborhood and just started unloading his weapon. And on his rifle, he had things etched into the rifle saying, "Here are your reparations." He had a whole manifesto talking about immigration and how the white race was basically on its way out. And this was basically like their last stand. And he was really just trying to inspire the next degenerate to stand up and push the envelope forward. And we kind of did a little, I guess, brief discussion about this prior to the show. And Free, he did not really want to go into this, but I'm going to kick it over to you, actually, because I would like for you to share what you shared with me prior to airing tonight.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to talk about it because I'm over this whole thing, man. It's annoying. You know, we just got to keep seeing it over and over again. We see us getting, you know, mauled down, killed or whatever. And we see this guy apologizing and shooting white people, you know, straight bullets. He taking down 10 people and, you know, he's getting handcuffed and everybody just bullshit, yo. It's like kumbaya bullshit. Like, when is this shit gonna stop? It's never gonna stop. The shit ain't gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. You know, the government don't give a fuck about us. Mostly crackers don't give a fuck about us. Like, we always fighting for everybody else, but nobody want to fight for us. I'm just over that shit. That's why I want to talk about it. Shit's too real. It's too real.
That's fair. Vic, you want to chime in? Anybody else before I?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same vein with Freeman a little bit. Like when I seen it, I was just so disturbed and just bro, like I don't know, bro. Like some of these people, they ain't no change them, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't no change them. And the thing is, they pick the spots where it's old black people at.
Yeah,
old black who can't. They cowards, bro. They're cowards, bro. He ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna go to the Bronx or, you know, anywhere else dressed like that. He gonna pick the place where his grandmas, stuff like that, walking around and do stuff like that, or mostly women or older men. So I mean, it's just trash.
But is it really
sad,
something that we should shy away from discussing?
Well, hold on.
No, we can discuss it. No.
Well, let me say this. Well, I didn't want to talk about it because I get what you mean. Like, we shouldn't shy away from it. But again, another thing, like with the headlines, they don't, you know, he's not a terrorist. They don't call him a terrorist or whatever. Like, it's up to black people or the minorities to label this man.
The president called him a terrorist.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did, bro. Yeah, they call them a terrorist. They are.
Well, that's the
they
first. It's the first, man. And it took this long for that to happen.
Yeah. Well, and my thing is, I'm with you on this point though. I don't understand why the police officers rolled up. I would have blew his head off straight up. He would have been dead.
Yeah, we shouldn't be wasting any.
He would have been dead, dog. I would have shot him.
I don't think we should expect that from police officers.
I know we shouldn't, but I would empty the clip on him. I don't understand this.
And I don't want to be hypocritical.
If he was black, they would have.
They would have.
Listen, the thing is we've seen victims go down for less. Victims of crimes go down for less.
And that's why I don't
that's
like
not
that,
even
bro.
really why I wanted to bring.
They seem to know how to negotiate with mass murderers for some reason. White mass murderers.
Well,
I guess they can negotiate with them.
Maybe the key is to have a weapon too. Maybe that's what they're respecting. Are they paying homage to the man having a gun and their life is equally in danger? I don't know. I doubt it. I have my own theories.
You know that makes absolutely no sense.
No. Think about it like this.
No, it don't make sense to me.
If I got a gun and you got a gun,
black folks do need to arm up.
I'm not saying that part. I'm saying you're saying because they have a gun. The victim, I mean not the victim. The shooter has a gun in his hand. So the cops are weary of their own lives, so they scared. So rather than a black person who has no weapon in their hand, they're afraid.
That's just an abuse of power.
That's what I'm saying. That makes no sense.
It's like this. It's like, you know, you got the upper hand and they just exploit it. But then when the playing field is level, it's like if you ever told a cop, hey, take that badge off and meet me round back and let's box it out.
Yeah, but
they'll never do it. They don't want no even fight.
But the playing field is never level though. It's like multiple cops outside.
Because the thing about this, bro, even the guy in Dallas, they ain't negotiate with him. They blew his ass up with a C4. And then look, the dude in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, they sniped his ass. They didn't wait.
I don't remember him.
In Baton Rouge, he was killing a couple of police officers. He had like the automatic rifle and everything.
You know what? The only thing that I didn't like about that Dallas shooting was that it was just at cops indiscriminately.
That's the only time cops.
You're gonna do it. It should be cops who are unfit to wear the badge. You know what I mean? These guys.
How he know that though?
Well, I mean, you need to do your research. That's what I'm saying. You don't just start killing indiscriminately. That's not okay.
That's what a
You're
killer
going to
is.
take out the trash.
That's a
It
killer.
should be your
I
right.
mean, I feel you.
kill.
I feel
It
you,
should
but
be
that
your
ain't
right
gonna
to
happen.
kill.
I
Man.
don't
It don't
feel
work
like
like
That
that
nigga
though.
said he needs
He's
to
a
do better
killer.
research.
He's
on
a killer.
You
Killer don't
do.
care.
on his hits.
But no, listen. Before
This
this
is
gets
wild to
too
hear,
far,
man.
It
Well,
is.
yeah.
That's why I laughed. It is wild.
Hey, hold on.
Man,
Let's
the
stop
guy
it. Let's stop it.
right there, boy.
Listen, righteous kill though. Okay.
All right, let's stop it and then do it
All right,
again.
let me get
This
another
was
drink too.
where
Let's
the
stop it.
You
things
got
get
2 minutes and
murky
45
when
seconds.
You got enough time to talk about it?
talking.
Yeah, I
like
do.
that.
I got enough to say what I want to say. So
All right.
basically, what I want to say is this.
You.
Me. It's
we
my
ain't gonna be done after that.
Listen, this is what I wanted to say. I disagree wholeheartedly that we should shy away from these topics, mainly because I think there is a small subsector of our race who don't really realize that we are damn near in a race war, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. And it's not against all white people, but it's just a subsector of white supremacists that just for whatever reason cannot get us
With the program.
they're just so fixated on our demise. And I think that, we have to continue to preach getting your concealed carry weapons and then really just looking out for one another. Like one of
I
my
can't tell
biggest
my
pet-
real opinion on here.
You
Well,
said what?
I can say this. You
I
say
can't
we-
tell my real opinion on here.
Fuck
Why?
that. You say
We
we're
need
in
to
the,
fight back, though.
We
Honestly,
do.
well,
No, you're
okay,
absolutely right. And I was getting to that because one of my biggest pet peeves is when I see these sisters getting their ass whooped in the store by a little Chinaman or by some, whoever. And I see little dusty Negro with his phone out, cackling and laughing and carrying on. I absolutely hate that shit.
ain't you that dusty Negro?
No. At least stop it. Just break the shit up. If you can't do nothing else, or call the goddamn police.
Why I say this? We
Like,
all
don't just sit there and relish.
You
Oh,
mean
man.
like two? You
Calling
mean like when
police
two
is
black people
dangerous.
fighting? You mean like two black people fighting or
No.
Calling police is
talking
dangerous.
about when the
I
other
just
races.
said, like, we watched, how many women did we watch get their ass beat in one of the little Asian hair stores?
You say we are starting to be in a race war, or this is the beginning of a race war? I always felt like
I didn't say we're in the beginning. I said some of us are still under the impression that it's still kumbaya out here, or they're just willfully ignorant to it.
I felt like we were in a race war, when I found out that white people didn't like black people. I mean, I felt like that always. I always felt
okay,
like,
and what age was that?
I mean, when I start realizing, when I start seeing it, talking about it, I can't really say for sure. Maybe 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I know it's a very early age because, yeah, bro.
You from the South, nigga.
Exactly. I'm saying, yeah, white people following you around because you just
the real South.
Something like, yeah, Texas ain't the South. I've always felt like
Texas
that.
Is Texas. We are on.
I always felt like we always had to work a lot harder than the white people.
We do. We absolutely do.
My first time really like being around white people when I was in the military and just seeing like how differently they were treated and how they were punished compared to we are. So I always felt like we were in the race war. So I don't think it's something. Well,
Again, though, I'm speaking more to the youth, though, because I see it more so now because we got a lot of these kids, they embrace the music, they embrace the culture. Hell, I don't know if y'all seen that last episode of Atlanta, but they kind of touched on that. Man, you gotta watch it.
The new generation,
because they really touch on how all these different races embrace blackness.
The new
convenient. But then they have so much vitriol and hatred in their hearts and are okay with, at least turning a blind eye to, some shady shit going down. And so I do think that that's the problem.
The new generation is fucked, bro. They can't tell the difference. They don't understand nothing about that. They just feel like everything is kumbaya.
I don't know.
I think
I'm talking about.
Breed is pretty.
They're fearless, bro. They're fearless. They're fearless.
My bad. Let me clarify that. What is it? My daughter called them generation. Her generation, the 11-year-olds, the preteens now. That generation. That's what I'm talking about because my daughter is oblivious to racism.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Oblivious. And there's a lot of my wife, she teaches.
And why is that though? Because they're going into the schools. They're really calling slaves servants, indentured servants in some books now.
They've been doing that. Well, I'm gonna
They've been
say,
doing that.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying though.
I'm
Yeah, they're
gonna
gonna be
say,
ignorant too.
I'm gonna say
They've
it's
been
most.
doing that.
I'm gonna say it's on schooling and it's on parenting as well, because a lot of us,
Absolutely.
you want to know, yeah, because a lot of us grew up in, the hood or whatever, the ghetto, whatever you want to call it, the trap, whatever. We always try not to make sure our kids don't grow up in how we grew up. You don't want them to be poor and everything. So what's the opposite of poor in our eyes growing up? It was where the white people was at.
In America,
Where
yeah.
the white people was at. So we try to blend in with the whites, try to conform to them, because that's what we were taught growing up, that white is success. The only way a black person can be successful, they be a rapper or a ball player. That's how it was for us growing up. So we trying to change that narrative by, let me have my kids around the white people. Let me take them to the best schools, because the best schools are in the white neighborhood. And then they're completely oblivious to what racism is, because all they know is being around white people. And then when they get around black people, they don't even understand their own culture.
Well, is that the fault of the parents though for not having those kind of conversations?
Yeah, it is. It's the fault of the parents. It's you can blame the parents. You can.
I think we were just raised. My mom is funny. I'd be like, Mom, sometimes you be a little prejudiced sometimes, but you just think our parents grew up. Like my grandmother, bro, she don't really mess with white folks at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? She don't. And so my mom, she does to a certain extent too. You know what I mean? So, but us growing up, we had a couple white friends, and then our kids definitely got white friends. So it's a little different, bro. It's a little different, man, than we were coming up. My mom didn't really.
Got no white
How many white friends do you have right now?
Right now?
Honestly.
None. Zero.
Okay, exactly.
Zero. But in high school, I had a couple.
Zero.
I have zero, bro.
I had two. I never had any white friends growing up.
That would say friends right now. Right now,
that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Too.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's not an anything.
It's not an anything. Yeah, he just
I'm just asking the question.
I'm just going off, you know what I'm saying? Because our grandparents, you know what I'm saying, really don't fuck with white people.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Our parents, they get along to get along. You know what I'm saying?
You mean go along to get along?
Whatever. We, some of y'all got zero white friends. I got a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then our kids got a bunch of them.
Shit, all my kids.
I think it's progression. This shit gonna have to stop one day.
It is progression.
Not in my lifetime.
You feel like it's gonna stop, but this shit is not stopping.
So
it's gonna.
I have a
more mixing
white
of
associates.
It's
more
not
mixing
stopping, but you're seeing the progress. It's not stopping, but you're seeing the progress
of the races is
Have
going
you seen progress though?
It is.
There's no choice but to eliminate. It will
Steph,
the more
exactly,
mixing,
bro.
It will eliminate.
Yep.
That's the only way you can absolutely guarantee it.
Okay, but like what John was saying, that episode of Atlanta, it talks about that. Just because you're mixed,
it really does.
You lose that part of yourself because you started being around. Like they had, I'm sorry, like they just had a mixed person in the episode or whatever. He looked more. He looked more white than black, but he's black. But he used that, to get the up and
whiteness to his advantage.
That's
advantageous for him.
And that's another form of I don't even know if that's another form of racism. I don't know if that's a form of self-hate or something. But that's
people
a
see a
real
lot
thing.
too. Bro.
Back in the day, all that was though.
They do.
For black people, you not black enough if you mix, and then white folks, you ain't white enough. So
yeah,
and so
they see shit too.
You know what? Pop, that was an element of that episode as well.
But you don't turn it back.
How many times have we done that to one another as well? He's like, oh, remember? I mean, we was talking about this the other day when we were talking about when Stephen A. Smith, when who was it? Damn, I forgot what analysts basically said. RG3 was a cornball brother, and.
They say the same thing about
Stephen A.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
Left him out to dry and told him.
No, they was talking a
that's
different type of
barbershop
cornball
talk.
for RG3.
Now, in all fairness, RG3 is definitely a cornball brother, but he's still a brother. Okay?
I'm not even gonna say he's a cornball.
I don't think he's a cornball,
I don't know the nigga. And I don't know him. And apparently, if he's taking care of his kids,
he ain't a cornball brother. Yeah.
I mean, he's still goofy to me, but and he's still doing the right thing. Kudos.
That's the problem. That was another problem. That was another problem with us as black people growing up. We so critical of each other. Nigga can't be different.
Yep. Yeah.
Nigga cannot be different. I had to get out of that too.
True,
that is true, bro. That is
big. Like nigga couldn't even look at anime back then without being called a fucking nerd. That's crazy.
Now it's a nerd shit.
Look at this.
I used to hate. Look, people come to my mom and like, your kids talk so well. My mom was like, talk so well.
That's such a backhanded.
I remember
It
coming back
is.
home from the military. Niggas telling to myself, "Why you talking white?" Like, nigga talking somewhat proper, and y'all say I'm still country. Other people still say I'm country, but to them I'm less country than them. So they was like, "Why you talking talking white?"
If
And I
you
was
don't
like,
sound like you got a mouthful of tobacco, then
I mean, look, back home they call me my cousins the bougie. They call Janelle the bougie cousins, my cousins. So I
I
mean,
was saying, like us as black people, we got to stop that as well, because that's ridiculous.
Attacking each other.
yeah, I agree. But I feel like we beat this topic up. Let me switch it over to Pop, man. What you got? What's hot in the streets? What's hot out there in the streets? What you got for us?
Dang, man, we were just flowing right now. I wasn't even thinking of the subject.
I got another subject. Y'all seen this nigga Rajon Rondo?
oh,
Who?
is
Rajon
that story
Alleged.
true? Yeah, is that story true? Yeah.
Alleged, nigga. That's true. What do you mean?
Where's
There's
the
a police
video
report.
footage?
Oh, you need a
Nigga,
whole
police report ain't no guilty report. Hey, run
It
that
ain't
alleged back. Run
guilty.
that alleged back. What'd you say?
Alleged.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Pop is the king of alleged.
What
That
do you
nigga,
mean? What
Hey,
do you
forget
mean
all
it was in a
that,
police
bruh.
report? Nigga.
And you know what it
OJ
is,
shit was in
bro.
a police
You
report.
know what it
Nigga,
is, bro.
Well, we don't know what it is. How could we know what it is?
Man, he out here pulling guns on bitches and shit for no damn
How
reason.
you know? You saw the video?
Huh?
You saw the video? They got
Let me
footage.
call my guy up.
Oh,
real
you
quick.
ain't even see the video of
Let me
it?
call my guy. Right,
That's
ain't no
what I'm saying.
video.
This is
So,
wild. This is wild.
Y'all.
My man talking psychic.
We gotta wait for
now,
the
so.
facts to come out.
No, I'll
We
read
can
the
wait
facts for y'all.
to come out. So,
No,
so
he's
you're
gonna
just
tell us
gonna
the
jump on that
story.
sword blind?
You're gonna read us the story.
Nigga, all
Some
these are
sprinkled
stories
in
you talking about.
facts.
read the story because I need to read the story.
Allegedly, Rajon Rondo allegedly pulled a gun on the mother of his children and threatened to kill her.
Rajon Rondo, what?
During that heated altercation,
Rajon Rondo, what?
their kids
Hold on. You said
thing.
Rajon Rondo, what?
Allegedly.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. So we don't know if he did it or not. What you saying? Is that what that means?
Hey, I just
don't
want
know
to
if he
point
did
this
what.
out.
Let him
That
tell
nigga
the fucking
did it.
story.
I want to point something out really quick. That Simeon has made it his business to be the caper of women for all. listen.
For all.
And I want you to come out on air and publicly apologize to Tory Lanez because Tory didn't shoot that woman, and you said that you wouldn't play his music. And now I want you to give Tory all the spins.
I said that?
Because you caped for him.
I'm
Yes,
sure I
you
didn't say
did.
that.
Yes,
I'm
you
I don't think he
did.
said that. That don't say. I don't remember him saying that, bro.
If you don't grab that towel,
That don't
Did
sound
that
like
come
something
out
you
as
just said, bro.
Did that come out as facts that Tory didn't shoot her?
Yes. She
How,
set
bro?
her
when?
glass.
No, that
When did that
bro.
come out as
No,
facts?
that didn't come out
Yes,
as
it
fact,
did.
bro.
The
No,
doctor
it didn't,
came
dog.
out. Yes, it
Bro,
did.
another doctor.
doctor.
Bro,
No,
that was Dr.
Whoa,
Love.
wait. No.
We got a few captains. We got a
stated.
few
Pop,
captains in
Pop,
here.
that was
Time
Dr.
out.
Love. That nigga said
The
Dr. Love came out and
the
said
doctor said he said that her injuries were consistent with glass cuts.
Bro, and I seen another doctor said they removed bullet fragments.
It was yes, dog.
Another doctor said they removed
Nigga,
bullet fragments.
a bullet can hit the ground and get fragments in somebody,
I
bro.
don't
No one's
never-
no one's
I ain't
debating
never-
that a bullet didn't
hey,
round didn't go off.
Glass.
No one's saying a round didn't go off.
Just because you was a shooting at a motherfucker and it didn't hit you, don't mean that don't mean you don't
that's
get charged
fair.
with ag assault with a deadly
That's
fucking
fair.
weapon. Your
No one's
intentions
arguing
was to
that.
shoot the motherfucker and you just missed. He talking
Well,
about
the
it was
thing
just
is,
glass.
I don't think
That
he's
doesn't
waiting
mean
on-
the bitch was.
let me-
That doesn't mean
And I don't
the
even
woman
know
wasn't
who
being
shot
shot
that
at.
gun.
What are y'all
Look,
talking
But
about?
he's not saying that. He's saying that she wasn't shot.
Bruh, at
She
this
never
point,
said she
just
was
wait
shot.
till the trial is over.
Yes, she
She
did.
shot at.
Yes, she did.
And
Oh, this
Prince
nigga
put
is
his cape on
tripping.
before the
She got
facts came
shot.
out.
Just
This guy is
wait.
tripping.
Well,
So
I'm
don't
gonna
even
say
know the
this.
facts.
Show me
Don't
where
even know
she got shot.
Freeman
when she
ripped
said he
off
got
the
shot.
Oh,
alleged
no.
and he sorted
We can
it
just
out.
bring
I've
a
never
tweet up,
caped
bro.
for Meg
Come
Thee
on,
You
man.
Stallion.
did cape.
I never caped for her. I don't
Yes,
even
you
like
did.
Meg Thee
I'm gonna
Stallion. I
find
said
that
that whole
episode.
state.
And
No, you
never
like
said that
you
shit
love.
back.
She ain't got no
No,
bullet
you
wounds.
just
She
love
never said she
protecting
got
all
shot.
women. When you talk about
Shot
Who
in
is
the head.
protecting
you
all
just
women?
gotta protect all
He's a
women,
protector
bro.
of
All right, give me
love.
another one. Give me
He's a
another one. I
protector
protect
of
women.
love.
Give me another one. I protected women. Show me.
You was
Show me.
protecting Amber Heard against motherfucking Johnny
You're a
Depp and
fucking
shit,
liar. You're
bro.
a goddamn liar. You're a
It
fucking
was,
liar.
motherfucker. Nigga took Tina's side against Ike.
Oh, shut the
It
hell up.
was, nigga, you been capping for the longest,
Right.
nigga.
Well,
Since
Ike was a crazy
That
motherfucker
nigga
though.
came
Ike
long in the
Ike
motherfucker.
should have been
Nigga was
been
mad at
killed
Jones
early.
and Love Jones and shit.
Since
God
I'm
damn, you hated all.
It's
You
crazy.
hated all.
It's crazy that
Nigga hated McCall.
Now hold on now. We can't do Ike, bro. We can't do Ike,
It's
dog.
crazy all this lying. Y'all talking about I'm
It's
caping.
not
Y'all
lies,
capping.
bro.
Y'all capping so hard
I
right
am
now.
so serious.
Man,
You
whatever,
did.
nigga. Whatever.
You did that.
I ain't do that
Look,
shit.
just
nigga.
wait till the trial over, dog.
And
Just
I don't
wait.
give a fuck
No,
about
I
either one of them.
already
We was
got
making jokes
the
about
medical report. I see it enough.
Wasn't he
Yeah.
Can you go
protecting
back
like
to
Brittany
the? Can you
Renner
go back to
too?
the
yo?
Rondo
Shut
story
the
though?
fuck yo. And first of all, Tory, nigga, Tory,
Tory what?
whatever, however it happened, nigga, her glass, she stepped on glass, whatever it is, she got
Alright.
injured because
You
that.
gotta put some goddamn shoes on. You go
She
barefoot,
walked
yo.
back to the
They be
police.
wearing these
You telling
uncomfortable
me
ass
she was
shoes in the
walking with a
club.
bullet in her foot?
I'm saying that the reason why this glass was broken because that nigga shot the window.
No,
So,
somebody shot the window.
Somebody shot the window.
Oh,
Yeah,
somebody
did.
shot the
Yeah,
window.
I don't know who
That's
did.
what I
That's the
mean.
thing.
What he
That's what
did
I
right
meant.
there?
Okay,
Somebody
whatever,
shot
nigga.
at her.
Somebody
Why
shot
you?
the
What
window.
is your
Listen.
problem with black men, bro?
Some, somebody shot at her.
Why
Somebody
do you want to
did.
bring
Somebody
that nigga?
shot
Want
at
Tory
her.
Lanez to have whole Rico on it? Shit.
You do.
I don't give a fuck about
Hey,
that.
can you
nigga.
finish the Rondo story?
Yeah, man. These niggas out here
Yeah.
capping. Rondo, what's it say?
Allegedly.
Ashley says Rajon then continued the destructive behavior, smashing everything from a teacup to outdoor lights and trash cans. Says the kids were upset after witnessing their dad losing it, so he tried to de-escalate the situation. He responded by making death threats, allegedly saying you're dead. He
That's
temporarily left the
de-escalating.
room, according to the Ashley, for returning 15 minutes later. When he approached the back door, began banging on the window with his gun.
What the bruh?
So how come she didn't record none of
And
it?
then he said he didn't know what was going on, so she approached the door from the inside to take a look. She allegedly saw Rondo with the weapon and asked him to stop because he was scaring her. She says Rondo didn't listen and instead yelled, "Go get my fucking son."
Bruh.
Soon after, Ashley says Pierre opened the door and Rondo yanked
What
him
did she
outside.
do? What did she do to make him react like that?
You know, I didn't want to ask that question.
Real shit.
But
No,
I
that shit
did
need
want to
be asked,
know.
dog. That shit needs
Threatening
to be
to
asked
take the
again.
kids away.
Hey, you wanna know something? No matter what she did, if
It
it
don't.
was true,
Everybody
it
ain't
don't
mentally
warrant.
strong
it
like
does
No,
that.
not
but I
warrant-
still
it don't
want-
They
warrant
should
pulling a
be,
gun
Everybody
but you
ain't
got to
mentally
be, bro.
strong
You
like
have
that,
to be,
dog.
bro. You
Don't
have to
warrant
be,
pulling
though,
a gun
dog.
out.
It don't.
do
That no
have to
excuse.
be,
You have to
but
be.
when the
Yes.
who knows how long he been dealing with that shit?
Dog, it don't
Okay, it
matter.
doesn't
Then
just-
he need to
does.
move on. Then he
It
need to
does,
move
Don't
on.
bro.
justify
It
it.
does, dog.
But
And
we
I'm not
still want to
justifying it,
know.
but everybody ain't mentally strong like that, dog. And who knows how
But
long
that's, but bro, that's
But
Who
you
knows
know
how
who
long
you're with.
she been
You know who
fucking
you're
with him?
with. You know who
that's the
you're
issue
with.
with the black.
Hey,
That's the issue
man.
with us males, black men, bro.
Hey,
We gotta control our
No, we
If a
our
don't.
emotions.
No, we
motherfucker
don't. We
snap,
don't
you
have
No,
snap,
yes we
that.
do.
dog.
Yes we
Come
do.
on,
Yes
dog.
we do. Yes we
Certain
do.
Not
people
all-
have
yo,
it.
No, yes we do,
Certain
bro.
people have
Nah,
to.
fam.
Only
Yes
thing
we
I
do.
would
We
say
gotta
Not a
we
control
gotta
our
get
emotions.
ourselves out that situation.
No,
but
he's
if a
saying it as black
motherfucker
people so we
snap
can be together.
before we get
That's what he's
ourselves,
saying.
Yeah,
but if a
yeah, that's what I'm
motherfucker
saying.
snap
Yeah, yeah.
before we, but if a motherfucker snap before we get ourselves out that situation, dog. Hey, the shit, like, dog. People rarely be pushing people's button these days and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you did that." Well, bitch, what did you do to make him do that? You get what I'm saying? Nobody's asking those
You know,
questions, dog.
okay,
They
so
just looking
listen.
at everybody's reactions.
I wanted to
I
know
do.
what she did until you said it the way you said it.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
Now, like,
What
I
she
need
do?
to
You know what I'm saying?
from that shit.
I mean, hey, look. What about Earl Thomas situation? That fool
What
crazy,
happened with
crazy
him?
them up. He I guess sent
Well,
messages
their whole
to
relationship
his
toxic.
lady saying, "I hope you drive off a cliff with my kids, and I'm gonna poison the kids." Stuff like that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
poison y'all.
Didn't she pull a gun on him at one point in time?
That's an extreme. You know what I'm saying?
Why
So
were you bringing up black men?
what did
like
Rondo's
this?
girl do? To make, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
What
No,
was
I
he
feel
yelling?
you.
Give me
y'all
my
see what
son?
Joe Francis did to his wife and shit?
What was
Man, we did
His
Johnny Depp and
kid,
Amber Heard. Just because they black.
No,
They-
you got to
hey,
bring it up at the
what did
same
Rondo
time.
say in
Well,
the
I don't really
story?
give. I don't really
Match
care
it
what
right
it didn't
now.
white
happen
folks
at the
doing
Match
though.
it
didn't
right
happen.
now.
It didn't happen at the same time. So why
They
we
might
bring
What
not
did
see that
Rondo-
episode.
What
Hmm?
did Rondo allegedly say? Give me my son.
get my.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what started that, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, what started it?
I get what you're saying, but I don't think it's not warranted for a gun to be pulled out on you.
Yeah, it's not. But you know what I'm saying? But just like with anything, when emotions start running high, dog,
it's not an excuse, though, nigga.
It's not. I'm not giving it as an excuse, but it happens, dog. We are fucking human.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Take your human ass to court.
We all have
I'm human.
Every person that's in here has overreacted about something. Maybe to not that extreme.
And I went to jail for it.
Maybe to that not extreme, but everybody in here is overreacted, bro. It is a human factor. You know what I'm saying? So these days, at this point, I want to know, what did you do to trigger this person?
Okay, so what is that gonna happen? After that, once you find out, then what?
Male or female, what did you do to trigger this person to act the wild?
Okay, so then what happens once you find out? What happens?
You get a better understanding of the situation.
So it's okay
that it happens.
It ain't gonna change.
I mean, you can be more sympathetic. You can be more sympathetic.
I'm saying if he had a mental breakdown,
it does.
Exactly.
You would feel different
fucking
about the
human,
situation than him just blowing up.
Exactly.
You would have a difference. You look at the damn situation. If you know it wasn't just a blow.
You want to know why? Because they try to use a mental thing for all these mass shootings. And
Exactly.
Shit. So no.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, but it don't even have to.
Bro,
exactly.
No,
but it's a real thing.
No, they do. Yeah, they will. Yes,
They do
exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Premeditated and shit just happened.
No, I'm not free. You
Okay,
right.
they say, okay, listen.
Accountability,
They said,
bro. Accountability.
You cannot compare.
Listen.
Okay.
Nobody.
Come on.
Nobody is
No. I let you stop. You cannot compare a domestic dispute to a motherfucker who planned and had a whole.
He not. He planned. He keeps doing the. You said. What made it? Okay, any situation. You saying if a person snapped,
I'm not talking about situation. I'm talking about
any situation. Stop putting
like
words in people's mouths.
So what? So we gotta pick it. Wait. So
I'm
we
not
pick and
concerned
choose
about-
situations. We pick and choose.
No, it's a case by case basis,
bro.
bro.
Come on,
It
bro.
is a
No.
You want to put everything. You always want to roll everything
Y'all
into one.
reaching, bro.
Hold on.
Y'all are
Listen. This is what y'all are failing to realize. Okay, y'all as in caper number 1 and caper number 2, the junior caper, is this. Even in a court of law, they want to get into the psyche of the individual who acted because they need to figure out how culpable they are, right? They need to know, is this guy acting with malice and a forethought, or is this just a crime of passion? Did he have these mental, issues? Is this just a explosion in that manner? That lessens or mitigates, I guess, the degree of evil, I guess, that they're committing. It's not as evil. It's just, okay, this is a crime of passion. This isn't him.
Well,
fam, look, if somebody shoot your sister,
bro, I'm just telling you that's the way the law works.
In this case,
if your son do it, Vic, are you going to be like, maybe he had a fuck? Then you're going to be more sensitive.
No, I
to
won't,
shit.
bro.
No, I won't.
I wasn't, bro.
Okay.
If my son killed somebody, I'm gonna still love him all the same. But I'm like, son, you
But
fucked
you're
up.
going to be like,
But
you're
no,
going to be like,
here's
he
the
went
thing.
completely
Sometimes
crazy. You're going to say he
Well,
went crazy.
How about this? In Rondo's case or whatever, the alleged case, he left for 15 minutes and came back with a gun. So that says something else.
He wasn't done.
Maybe
What you mean, nigga?
He thought about it. Yeah, I know what you mean. He had time to think, bro.
Bro, you left the situation and you came back.
You
can't use that as an excuse.
When he left, did a text come out? Did they call?
You went off for a text, dog.
You know
Have some self-control, homie.
Hey,
Self-control,
everybody
bro.
don't have it.
Y'all are both right.
Doesn't have self-control,
Y'all are both
dog.
correct in this instance.
Everybody
You
don't
make
have
it self-control.
At the end of the
You
day,
making
a text made
everybody. Dog,
You are
left.
simplifying.
Dog,
Man, he's
No,
a
I'm
millionaire, bro. He's a
hold
millionaire.
on. And this is what we
And
get.
that's
Because
another bad
something
example.
as simple as a text for you might be simple as fuck to you, but to him, it put him the fuck off, dog. We can't think like everybody's the same.
Bro, that's just being a man,
People
homie. Self-control
have
that's a
triggers,
man.
dog.
That's a man,
People
dog.
act-
That's a man.
Everybody don't have the same mentality.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just look down on this brother or say,
That's
I
why
ain't looking down on him.
It's so we're not looking down. We're not looking down. That's not looking down.
Without knowing
Wait, I got a question. How come in the black community, when we hold our mother,
I'm
brother
not talking
accountable,
about.
we
I'm
looking
talking about
down.
all communities.
I
I
mean,
don't
you're
give a fuck.
holding them accountable
I don't give a
to
fuck
some
about black, white,
allegations.
none of that shit.
Bro,
I'm
every
talking
time,
about
look, every
Rondo
time
right
somebody
now.
do something wrong,
Now,
and we be
that's
like, dog,
true.
we criticize
Let's
him.
wait for
Why
the
you looking
facts.
down? Why you looking? No, we not. Hold him
Who's
accountable.
You're
Dog,
arguing
yo,
as if he
who
did it,
said
Vic.
not to hold him
You're arguing
accountable?
as if everything
Who
that
said
you
not
read
to
is
hold him
true.
accountable? I did not
No,
say that. I want to know what she said because, dog, it could be two victims. She could have been mentally fucking him up, dog. We don't know. So what made this man do that shit?
So wait. So you mean somebody else got control of your mental? Somebody else make you do stuff?
Dog, everybody's not. No, not me.
See?
I'm not talking about me.
And
but
listen,
I know it's other people out here who's not mentally strong. What triggers you, Vic? What triggers you, brother?
What triggers
What
me?
just makes you snap?
I don't like. You say my family?
You don't like when somebody calls him short.
the viewers ain't even know he was short.
No, not at all, bro. No, that's honestly, bro. That's one of the least. That's not at all. What
some
triggers
people
me?
have more triggers than others.
That's true. I don't. It's a lot. It's.
Kelly, it's not an excuse though. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
giving
I
him
think
an
I said his
excuse.
name.
I just want to better understand. I'm not.
Listen,
Oh my God,
Pop made
Rondo,
the best
he's just a
point
horrible.
of all.
He's
He
a horrible
said,
fucking. You know what I'm saying?
y'all are
Like,
trying to
I
hold
want
the
to. I want to know
accountable.
everything. I want to know
Get
the
that guy.
whole. I want the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? Was this man just chilling, minding his fucking business, and she came up and did some wild shit? Did she put hands? Did she touch him? Did she say something that she knew that would trigger him? It's a lot into it why somebody snaps, dog.
Well, nigga,
And
go
I'm
to
not
therapy
talking
and figure them triggers out. Go to therapy
know.
and talk about them triggers.
Well,
Yes.
I say this.
Yeah,
She could have said, I've been getting fucked raw in our bed, nigga. You don't know how
Tell
you
you,
fucking
dog,
snap
you
to
don't
some
know
shit
what
like
triggers
that.
these fucking
Hey,
people.
nigga,
That's why
I'm a
people.
millionaire.
That's why people need to mind their fucking business.
But I'm just saying,
Uh-huh.
I get what y'all saying.
Let your
Like,
wifey come through
we're
and
not
say
at-
some
we're-
shit
we're-
like that. See if
we're
you
not-
don't want to see if somebody gonna get pistol whipped in that motherfucker.
Not me. I don't have that kind of headspace no more. But I'm saying
No more.
I'm calling bullshit.
No, I
He said
won't.
no more.
Trust me. I
Man, you
won't.
can
people
evolve, bro.
grow,
You can
bro.
change. You can
I
evolve
already
into,
been to
you
jail.
know.
Yeah, you can,
I've
but
been to
some
a jail
people
for a female already. I'm not
Let me
happy
tell you
about
something.
that.
Let me tell you something though. And you act like this ain't true. Your wives, your women that you love, they know you like the book. They know what's gonna cut your ass.
Exactly.
They know
what
exactly
you're
what's gonna
They
saying,
know.
Oh,
rip
they
you
do.
apart.
Yeah.
If they want to, I mean, they know how to push your buttons. That's still, you can't give them that control, but you know, you're gonna. Some days, I mean, look, if you're already flustered about your kids, and then you know.
Bro, y'all, look, I'm one of the nicest people, and I don't blew up before. I don't blew up, bro. Actually, no, I don't blew up in the house, bro. I don't punch stuff. I don't broke. I don't punch walls.
I didn't even get to make my point because Incognito went on another rant. But what I wanted to say was
the first
this.
time I even fucking talk, huh?
Yeah, is that Pop said that
That nigga
y'all were
big
trying
sweater.
to hold this man accountable for alleged crimes, and that is the true. That's the biggest thing
No,
here.
so that's
You
what I
need
was
to
gonna
wait until the facts come in before we start raising.
That's fine. That's fine.
You're not even talking about the facts from Megan. You hypocritical motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You brought up the Megan shit. You talking about waiting for the facts.
Ooh, you ain't protecting black women, bro. You ain't protecting black women, dog. You ain't protecting black women, bro.
No. Listen, what happened was
that is a case, though.
The doctor came out and stated it.
A doctor also said she.
The doctor.
Yes.
Listen, this
bro,
was
you
the
not listen,
most.
John. You ain't listening to us.
This
Another doctor said, bro, this is the doctor who treated her.
Okay, exactly. So that means that we don't even know.
We don't know. Yeah, exactly. We don't know.
So that means allegedly.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. When the case first broke, it was a bunch of stuff. It was she got shot in the foot. It was shrapnel. It was everything.
And the doctor said he
just
pulled fragments from a foot.
Listen, that was when it first happened, right? And shrapnel does not have to be fragments from the bullets. It just needs to be fragments from the bullet.
What
from
is
the
he being charged
So it
with?
could be the window.
Dog.
It could be anything. Any of that shrapnel.
Is he being charged with shooting her or shooting at her? It's a big fucking difference.
Well, I agree, but what I'm saying is the most recent.
So it
wasn't the most recent, bro. They just got that.
It doesn't matter what
So John,
she got shot at.
So John, to go at the statement you said that, you know,
Tory shot at her.
I said we need to wait for the facts to come out.
Somebody shot at her.
All of this is allegedly, of course, nigga. But we have to talk about it, so we're just talking about it. That's all it is. I'm not holding him accountable.
It's not about the way that things are being said. It's the same type of argument I had for the YSL shit and the goddamn Rico shit. Like, y'all are making it sound like I don't want them to be in jail if they did bad things. If they did bad things, fine.
Well,
but trying to put a fucking Rico on it is completely different than just being a fucking criminal.
But okay,
I don't want somebody to get buried for regular ass crimes.
It is a railroad. It's just railroad.
That's why it's case to case. Like, it can't be just like, oh, you can't be saying it was a mental thing when they be saying it for the white folks and we get mad. No, it's a case by case fucking basis. But most of these crackers got goddamn
you going a lot deeper than I was planning. Just going. I was just talking about it. Like I'm not putting my.
It was how the defense was set up.
Well, yeah.
That's what
I'm talking about as far as the Rondo thing. Like just talking about it. I'm not talking like he did it. I'm just talking about the situation that's on paper. If he did it, he did it. If he did it, he did it. I'm just talking about what's on the paper. So that's all it is. I'm not blaming him or holding him accountable for something that we don't even know he did yet. That's to say that. And I don't be caping for nobody, because fuck all them.
You cape for somebody, but anyway.
Shut your ass up. You won't even show your face. You won't even show your face. Pull your mask down.
You definitely cape for
I know who you trying to go. I know what you're trying to go at. We almost finished this episode without it. Don't do it.
I'm not saying that. I said
you almost finished this episode without it. Don't do it.
What are you talking about?
No, you need to.
Don't do it. Yeah, we don't need to go there, bro.
You need to.
I did. I corrected him.
We made it. We might have
made a whole episode. You ain't correcting me because I ain't caping. I'm just y'all were politically not correct.
Speaking of domestic violence,
here we go. Here it is.
Where
a
prominent athlete.
What did she
talking
win?
About she was in a relationship.
What did she win?
Huh?
What did she win? She's so prominent.
Well, she's well known.
Who
is she not?
Get the fuck out of here.
She's not well known.
Go ahead.
You know who she is.
Get it
I
up.
don't.
Say her name. Damn.
Yeah, we don't know.
You gotta tell the story.
Exactly. You know this woman's name.
Who?
See how this nigga got this big spectacle? Just say the fucking name and get it over.
I honestly forgot her name.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Oh my god.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
What's
wrong with her? I don't understand.
Is this that host?
Yeah, Sha'Carri. Anyways, the young lady was in a relationship with another woman.
Why do we care?
And it was another domestic violence dispute, and she was giving her, I guess all the emotional turmoil and things.
Nigga, you ain't even got the article in front of you. Shut up.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, tell me. Yeah, give me the facts, bro, before you start giving your narrative. You giving your narrative.
Let me pull it up real quick.
The only reason why we brought up Rajon Rondo is because he's way more known than Sha'Carri Richardson. And
no, people knew who Sha'Carri was because that whole Olympic thing was a major scandal.
Bro, don't nobody know.
And it was really sad. And I believe you talked about it too.
She's kind of irrelevant right now, dog.
Exactly. So you're bringing it up just because you.
All right. Well, then we'll bypass it. Just skip the whole article.
Because I think she just dropped off. She just dropped out of another race. Like, come on, man. She tripping. I don't know, dog.
I'm not gonna go.
I was rooting for her, bro. I was rooting for her, but I don't know, dog. I still am. I hope the young lady, make it, because I really liked her. She's a young Black woman that's making waves, but she needs to really hone in on her training, her craft. Exactly, bro. And focus, head down and focus and win these medals. Get off social media, get out of these relationships, all this other stuff, and focus. You young, you fast as hell. Like,
allegedly.
Focus, man. Focus. Like, all this other stuff, fast. She got too.
No, she's definitely fast.
She's fast. Yeah, she got too big, too fast, bro, and it went to her head. She got way too big, too fast.
Again, you got to remember her mother did pass, and she was doing drugs to cope with it. Like,
man, she smoked a little weed. She was
like a lot of Americans.
This fool said she's doing drugs. She smoked a little weed.
It's a drug.
Come on, bro.
It's a drug.
How ridiculous.
Hey, man, you better protect Black women. I'm sorry. Hey, that's strike two.
That's strike two. Today. If y'all really want to, y'all can get into AB.
You done already said Megan straight up line. That's strike one. Strike two is Scar.
Y'all get it AB and Keisha Cole.
And Keisha Cole. I don't really know what's going on with that.
Hold on. How you get a strike for saying Megan lying? So
Wait, because we don't know, bro. We don't know.
Tory, so I mean, you get a strike for it though. So you saying that Tory is lying
because
too,
he said no. You ain't finna put that in my words.
He said
I'm saying
he's saying the black woman line, but Rajon Rondo.
Wait till the facts come out.
That's
I don't
not
know
why
who
he getting a
lied.
second strike.
No. I gave
why
him
he get a second strike?
He got a second strike because the Sha'Carri statement.
What about Megan? He get a strike for
the Megan strike. He got a strike for because he definitely said she stepped on glass when he really don't know.
I do know.
Definitely,
the doctor said it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The doctor
said we were talking about what was on paper.
We talking about what was on paper, what they said, and I said, "Dang, bro, you tripping."
No,
what's on paper?
But then
I saw
then
on paper what John said too, bro. I saw
and then I said, "Wait, and
saw.
guess what?" And John, listen, we also saw another doctor say I pulled bullet fragments from her.
That was
so that's
old.
two doctors.
This is new.
What do you mean new? Oh, it don't matter if you.
It does matter.
Oh,
that's
so wait.
I think he said the facts changed.
The stories have.
So wait. So you mean to tell me? Wait. So she went to one doctor, pulled fragments out, went to another doctor, and he said it's on the glass.
No, listen.
Man, listen. If the bitch didn't have a bullet hole, she didn't get shot. Like, stop playing with me. Why we ain't see no gunshot? Stop playing.
Why she got to be a bitch?
Because if a dude,
she never been shot
before. If it was dude out here claiming to have been shot with the type of damage that she got, what would we be saying about him?
Hey, he's soft.
Yeah, so you a capping ass nigga. Where's the gunshot wound at?
He's not a capper.
But hey, Incognito said he shot at and shot two different things.
Yeah, he's not getting charged with.
I'm not saying that.
He's getting charged with.
But she said that he shot her. I'm talking about she lying. She said that Tory Lanez shot her in the foot.
Did say that.
I don't care what the charges say. I'm talking about what the fuck she said, what she tried to get going.
And really tried to turn the media against
and we don't even know if he fired the goddamn gun.
The only thing I have an issue with Megan is using that protect the black woman thing to push her thing. That's what I have an issue with Megan with. Don't do that. Don't play that protect black women stuff. Don't do that. Exactly.
And he get shot.
That's why I don't like
speak openly about it. She's trying to make sure that he can't talk about the shit at all.
Exactly. And then getting him arrested and fucking his money up and everything.
That's what pissed me off. That's
I believe
all because she was trying to fuck him and he was already fucking home.
Yeah, you can't be saying that. You don't know. That's allegedly.
Allegedly, but it has to be said though, right?
But I think that shit true, Pop. I ain't gonna lie.
It has to be said though, right?
No, I'm just going off of what you said.
I know, yeah,
Leslie,
but I think that shit true.
Protect black women. Y'all going so hard on her. Y'all ain't using that alleged.
The friend might have shot her when she found out that shot at her. Allegedly. The friend might have shot at her. Allegedly. When she found out that she was fucking with Lil Man.
Allegedly.
I mean, she said she saw her bleeding. So
all I know is
she thought she got shot.
It was glass in her foot. It don't matter.
Somebody
I bled. I've never been shot, and I've bled a lot.
She literally
shot at her, bro.
She was just on Gail King's.
You know what I'm saying? And
just did an interview with Gail.
I hated the interview. Yeah, I hated the interview.
Just on the interview.
She never got shot before.
You might have thought it.
She heard a loud noise.
She's tripling down.
Well, now we're talking about maybe she thought that she. Hold on now. Ain't even going there. She said, "No,
I'm caping."
Nah.
She didn't know. She was scared and she heard a loud bang and she got owie.
Whatever. Well, if you realize that, you can stop it whenever you
come
want.
back out and say, "Hey, look, I thought I was shot."
She in the public eye.
She's so deep in, she can't even get out of it, bro. She got to see this shit through.
She can't.
And you know what, though? This explains why a lot of those celebrities were kind of like distancing themselves from her. Because I was seeing that a while back and I didn't understand why. And now it kind of makes sense.
Juicy Smollett?
Yeah. Just like that. They were all for him in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they just started like fading to black. More facts started coming out.
They start falling back from her.
It only took about 2 days for them niggas antennas to go up on Juicy though. That's
you know what it is. They got them first rep clean.
Them first 2 days. Yeah, but those first 2 days there's a lot of
niggas. Come on, my nigga. You gonna make up a story and put every goddamn thing you can into it?
He did, bro. He did.
It was too
Look. Only thing he didn't do was tar and feather. They tarred and feathered me and put me in the news.
Yeah, this is MAGA country now. I'm like,
it's MAGA country, boy.
Chicago,
So I question though, if it comes out that she was lying about this whole thing, how does her career evolve?
She need to get no, and we need to be talking about
women.
the court, about the process of her getting charged and brought up on her for that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I would like to see that, but I don't think that the women would care too much.
Somebody got to be guilty, goddamn it.
They're
going to say, so what if it happens that Tory
up to he still shot at her and she thought she got shot, and I believe that they'll run with it.
No, there was a third person.
Huh? It really need to happen. They both.
There was a third person.
Drop the fucking charge and stop being a bitch and just let it be what it is. You got caught in the moment. The moment was too big for all three of them.
Hey, as Vivica said, it's karma, right?
Yeah, I can't trust Vivica. She got too much
karma. Got
her face. Her face don't move no more.
Listen. Hey, it's been real, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We got less than a minute. I appreciate y'all tuning in once again with me, your host, and the half co-host Incognito, aka Mask Mania.
Go ahead and cut it.
Don't counsel us now. Counsel us later. Peace, y'all.